This is Spiritual Balboa. I'd like to talk about nutrition. And people don't think about it. You know, that you look on the back of a can, it's good, it's delicious, it's gonna fill you up and it's cheap. Sometimes you get what you pay for. You know, that's what I've always heard OGs talk about all the time. Um, get what you pay for. Uh, I've been figuring, I figure out and study through in the shadows all the time for years. By inspirations, maybe through suggestions and this and that, and formulate together over time. Going back to the drawing board over time, because I've been, it's best to learn from someone who's actually been through the stuff than actually the person that just talks about it, because they actually know, they actually figure out stuff you probably wouldn't even think about on the same subject. Subject's never boring because you can always think about a million different things on the same subject. Um, like I was really superior, super overweight, and it made me feel bad, and I didn't have much energy, and have much motivation or drive. I had strength, and mental clarity was lacking. A lot more. Whatever in the case may be. Um, I changed the way I ate, and who knew? Just changing the way you eat and the way you formulate, the time and passing that you eat, it makes you smarter. It makes you at least more thoughtful, and it opens up your mind to actually think. It's not clouded. It's not. You never get any writer's block or thinker's block. Thinker's block is a good term. A thinking block. Thinking block. Who knew that has such big impact on your intelligence? Let's just think about your intelligence for a minute, not just your health. If your liver doesn't work right, your arm doesn't work right. Your brain doesn't work right. So on and so forth. Your stomach. You know, I've been doing tests on different vitamins and supplements and mixing them together and this and that. It may be extreme, and it may be, consult your doctor. Like, don't, like, this is just a disclaimer. Don't do what I do. Don't try this at home, kids. Try at your own risk. I'm not, but this is what I do. Um, like choline, I take a lot of choline, because you don't there's a lot of stuff. Honestly, you don't get in your food source that you actually buy from the store every day. Because when your body, you have, I call it a bodily intelligence. Your body's smarter than you are, and it knows more than you do. Your heart, you don't tell your heart to beat and your brain to function. It just does. Or you can use it more than what you give it its potential, but it does a lot without you even speaking or thinking. So, like, you take it and you perform, and it actually performs and heals you at the same time, not just performs and just drags you out, like a lot of these supplements and food products do. And then I changed my diet. Like, I've been a vegetarian a million times, and I wasn't doing something right, I know. Or, I was just eating out. I wouldn't do them, but it takes that to actually formulate, thought and opinions, and actually doing the right thing and putting it all together. Like, I started eating a lot more eggs, because, I don't have a budget, and I'm not rich. So I get my protein that way, instead of like heavy stuff like meat filled with gravy and chicken. I eat that sometimes when I don't have anything else when I'm at work, because it's delicious and it's something to eat. Keep a hole from a hole in your stomach. But needless to say, I'm not gonna stray away from the subject. You take these vitamins and supplements, it makes you perform, it heals you. I'm surprised nobody even studies it. Everybody's afraid. It's like, all right, well, I'd rather stick with this. It's helped me before. This is all you need. Well, how do you know that's all you need? Are you performing the best way you can? Are you in your really? I'm not telling you to take vitamins, but I take them because, like I said, this food source, especially when you're on a budget, It doesn't give you everything you need, and it doesn't help you perform in such a way that you're productive to the way you'd like to be. Um, Really, what they are is condensed forms of herbs and condensed, compacted forms, a higher concentration of them. But I feel like I started taking B vitamins and vitamin D and vitamin C, and I was like, man, I was missing that. I'm a lot better. I feel a lot better, and it just keeps adding its value. As I keep investing in it, investing, swallowing it, investing in my body. It's something to think about. Hell, you can't put a price on health. They may be expensive, but you can get bargains. You can budget. You can eat less this processed food. All of it's processed, but you can eat a lot more healthier choices. You don't have to smother meat and gravy and rice and which is delicious. You don't have to do all that. You can actually eat healthy. It's not fun, but wow, if you just understood and how it made you feel and you were just conscious of it, wow, man, it is day and night. Uh, and a lot of stuff they tell you need to eat, and it's best for you on the food pyramid, weighs you down. You know, it really does. And you just study your own diet. I'm not telling you how to encapsulate or formulate your diet. I'm no dietitian, but I know it works for me, and I'm still studying, still learning. I've lost a lot of weight doing so, gained a lot of strength and mental clarity. Thanks to this spiritual Bible, I'm out.